Greetings all. I'm back. I've been gone a while. Long story. Anyway, tonight's dinner is a strange combination, but I hope it's good. Miso-Glazed salmon. This is out of my Dory Greenspan everyday food. I think it's called, let's see. There's my dessert. No, it's called Everyday Dory. Everyday Dory. It's real simple. It was just, I put this marinade on this hours ago. 3 tablespoons of miso, white, tablespoon of honey, a tablespoon of lemon juice, and a tablespoon of soy sauce. On top of 4, about 6-ounce fillets with skin on the bottom. And I'll show you those in just a sec. The other dish I made was some called country baked beans. That might sound strange together. We'll see. A quart of water, although I'd put in more than that. Dried lima beans, baby, salt. I put in a little less than a pound of bacon that I chopped up. Some molasses, just regular molasses, not blackstrap. I put some Dijon mustard, pepper, and some dark brown sugar. And that's the beans. And they are right here, the beans I made earlier. Lima beans. I hope they're good. And let me go and show you this book. This is the little recipe book that goes with this big book right here. And this is called Time Life Foods of the World. This one's American Cooking, the Great Northwest. It's so old that you can't even read the name anymore. This is a series of books that came out in the late 60s through the 70s. Time Life, and you got mailed them, I don't know, once a month or something. And it came with a hardbound book with all sorts of wonderful text in it about the country, written by the most expert people on the subject. Really fabulous set. I returned one, you could send them back. So I don't have a full set. I sent back I think it was the classic French because it was so complicated. Otherwise, I'd have a full set, which is probably valuable. Check it out, Time Life Foods of the World. And then I made something for the first time because I had a lot of egg whites. You probably saw it before, a Pavlova. It's a little bigger than it should be, so it might not be so high, but I've never made one. And anyway, like I said, I had a lot of egg whites, super simple. 4 egg whites, a teaspoon of vanilla, a cup of sugar that I put in the food processor to make it fine, half a teaspoon cream of tartar, and 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. That's it. That's my Pavlova. Here's some sliced strawberries, and I made some strawberry sauce. So I may put some nectarines with it if I have one, but I don't know if it's any good. Anyway, I'll show you the other stuff in just a sec. Okay, here's my salmon. It doesn't look too pretty with the marinade on it, but anyway, I'm gonna put it on this sheet tray here without too much excess marinade on it. And I'm also gonna make to go with this just an onion and cucumber salad because I have that here, and I think it would be good with the baked beans in particular. And the miso and everything, so a little garlic, some vinegar. I don't know what else is gonna go in there. So anyway, really, I'm not gonna be cooking anything tonight. I already cooked the beans, and I'm just gonna put the salmon in the oven. I think it's at 425 oven. I have it heating up. Here we have my finished cucumber and Vidalia onion salad, which has 1 large English cucumber, a half of a large Vidalia onion, 1 garlic clove I put through the press, some white wine vinegar, and salt, sugar, and pepper. That and water. That's what's in here. And now I've moved my salmon out of that dish that it was marinating in. I'm gonna put it in the oven. It only has to be there for like 10 minutes. So that's really quick. We'll be back, I think, when everything is ready to be eaten. In a 425 degree oven for, I believe it's at 8 to 10 minutes. Again, I said we don't like our salmon, we like our salmon done. So I might cook it a little more than that. We'll see. One more thing I forgot to mention, which I meant to, is this bowl that I have my salad in, which I know it says popcorn. I just got it. Mike bought it for me for a present because this is from a pottery company in where we live in Louisville called Mary Alice Hadley. And just about a week or so ago, or 2 weeks ago, there was a beautiful article about that pottery place in the New York Times, talking about how people love to collect it. I had never had a piece of Mary Hadley pottery before. I had some at my job I had all those years. We had numerous things that were collected there that I got to use. But anyway, it's just too good of a bowl to just put popcorn in. I love popcorn. But anyway, it's a wonderful size bowl. I love it. So I just wanted to mention, if you don't know anything about Mary Alice Hadley, check it out. And if you wonder what that good little background music is, it's a band called the Wood Brothers. Highly recommend them also. They're fantastic. Here's my salmon out of the oven. I didn't have to put the broiler on it. It said you could, but it's definitely over 125, so see you at the plates. All right, there's my plate. There's Mike's plate. And there is Mike. Mike has got his fork ready. And anyway, the only flaw so far I see without tasting it is the beans and the fish are the exact same color. Not a good move, but otherwise, we'll see what happens. I didn't want to get the juice from the cucumbers on the salmon. I don't know if that matters. Anyway, we'll be right back with a little after our taste test.
So let me say we were watching the Wood Brothers at the Kate on KET television.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not familiar with the Wood Brothers, you should check them out. They are the best.
They are not like any other band you've ever seen. 3 guys, and they are
the best.
The best. They're like a big, giant philharmonic of their own. And they're very unique and cool. We'll have it on. We'll have a little bit of sound on there when we come back so you can hear how good they sound. Check them out. Alrighty. As I said, the fish and the beans, not only are they the same color, they're a little bit cousins in taste. This had just honey, but then it had lemon, soy sauce, and miso, which of course is a little salty, umami flavor. But let me say, so good. This fish is perfect for us. Some might think it's a little over, but no, not for us. And this vinegary salad is a great counterpoint with this. What do you think, Mike?
Fantastic.
You agree? Mike and I both have had a little cold cough thing, so excuse us. Anyway, I'll just speak and say it's good. I don't know if I'd have these together, but they taste delicious together, you know? So these beans they're a little bit sweet, but they're good. Different. That's a different meal. I don't know. Maybe that would be better with a big piece of barbecue or something. Those beans would go with a lot of things. So anyway, Mike's got a cough, so we're going to sign off right this second. I don't know if I'll be back or not, but